Liam, Tata, they have made the announcement that so many people are dreading.
Indeed, 4,000 people work at the steel plant behind me. Tata have just announced that the plan put forward by trade unions is, quotes, not feasible or affordable. The GMB and community unions, of course, they wanted to keep these blast furnaces open, 2 of just 4 blast furnaces now in the UK, while transitioning to a greener production method. So Tata have literally in the last couple of minutes announced that 2,800 jobs will be lost, and 2,500 of those jobs will be cut in the next 18 months. That's despite the British government funding Tata, a massive Indian conglomerate, to the tune of £500 million of taxpayers' money. The GMB union have said these job losses are a crushing blow to Port Talbot and UK manufacturing in general, and many people will agree very strongly with that. I'm afraid there aren't details yet. I'm looking of where else there will be job cuts across the Tata empire here in the UK. There are production facilities at Corby, at Hartlepool, at Wolverhampton, at Shotton and elsewhere, as well as their other flagship steelmaking plants in Scunthorpe. It does now seem, Pip, and I say this with regret as somebody who's covered economics and business and industry and manufacturing in this country for many years, it does now seem that Britain is going to be the only G20 country, the only major advanced economy without the ability to make what we call virgin steel, steel from scratch, from iron ore using coking coal. We're going to instead here in Port Talbot be using what are called arc furnaces, which basically recycle scrap steel, and it's generally of pretty low quality. This is an incredibly sad day for British industry. It's an incredibly sad day for British manufacturing, but it's a particularly sad day for the people of Port Talbot here in South Wales, which for years and years and years was literally the flagship steelmaking plant of the world, a place where many of the modern techniques that are used to make high quality steel were pioneered, not just by the workers behind me, but by their predecessors over 2, 3 and 4 generations. This is a story about a clash of cultures and civilizations, an environmental movement that wants to put environmentalism above all, and ordinary men and women in many parts of the UK that depend on manufacturing processes which that environmental movement feel are now behind the times and indefensible. A very, very difficult situation here in Port Talbot. More news is breaking, and I'll bring you more when I have it.